Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do my debt-free Q&A. So I posted like a week or so ago that we are finally debt-free. We became debt-free on June 1st, 2016, and we are so excited. All we have left is our mortgage. So we're on baby step number 3 now in Dave Ramsey's plan. And so in the video I talked about, or I asked you guys to leave any kind of questions that you may have for me or anything in the comments down below. So I wrote all those questions down and I thought that I would answer them for you guys. But before I do the Q&A, I also hit 5,000 subscribers this past month, and I told y'all that I would do a giveaway once I hit that. So we are finally here. And so for my giveaway, I'm going to have one winner, and they are going to win either, they're going to be able to choose, because I want this to be able to be international, and I know that, okay, so I'm going to do, the winner is going to win a $50 gift card to Target and a $50 gift card to Amazon. So I know some people in the rest of the world don't have a Target, so they can have a $100 Amazon card, or if you live in the US or live somewhere where there's also a Target and you would just rather have a $100 Target gift card, then that's what you're going to get. So basically the winner is going to get to choose whether they get a $100 Target gift card, a $50 Target gift card, and a $50 Amazon card, or a $100 Amazon gift card. So the way I'm doing this international is that I will purchase this gift card online and then it will be emailed to you. So for Target, it will email you kind of like a bar, like a, what's it called? Like one of those things that they scan, bar scanner things. Oh my gosh, I can't think of what they're called. But basically, you can open it on your phone, and then when you go to Target, they just scan your phone, and there's your gift card right there. Or you can also print it out. And then for Amazon, you just enter in your gift card whenever you're checking out. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. So the giveaway is open to everyone internationally. And so the link will be down below. You do not have to subscribe to my channel to be entered. But that will give you an entry if you are subscribed. All entries will be verified. So this is through Rafflecopter. So basically you go through and you say, okay, yes, So you say like, yes, I follow her on Instagram. So it will check your Instagram to make sure that you follow me. And if you do, then you get a point or whatever. And so you have so many entries that you can get into this. And then at the end of this, which will end in 2 weeks from today, I will have the Rafflecopter generate, and it will just randomly pick someone. So that's how this whole giveaway thing is going to work. And yeah, so be sure to enter. Just scroll down a little bit, click on that box, and go do whatever you want to do to enter to win. And I hope you guys enjoy this. As I get bigger, I'm hoping to do bigger giveaways. 5,000 is pretty big. I'm pretty excited about that, so don't get me wrong. But I also don't have a ton of money. So, anyways, yes. So, $100 in gift cards for the 5,000K giveaway. And hopefully I'll be having a 10,000K giveaway soon. Wink, wink. And I'm sorry if the lighting keeps changing. I thought we were good, and now some clouds have rolled in, so they keep going over the sun and back off the sun. So I'm getting brighter, and then I'm not, and then I'm getting brighter, and then I'm not. So sorry about that. Just disregard it completely because there's nothing I can do about it. So anyway, so the first question was, are you going to go to Tennessee to do a debt-free scream? We would love to do that. We do have a friend who lives in Nashville that we can go and stay with. We don't have anything planned as of yet, but we really, really, really would love to go and do that. I think it would be so much fun. We kind of did this whole Dave Ramsey thing with another couple, and they're still in debt. They had more than double than what we had. So they're plugging away, and I think they're going to be done within the next year, maybe year and a half. So we might wait for them and just kind of all do a road trip together and go up to Nashville and do the scream together, which I think would be even more fun. So I don't know. We haven't discussed it completely yet. It is something we would like to do, but is it planned or anything? Not yet, but I think it'd be so fun, or at least to call in and do it. I think would be a lot of fun. The next question we had was, are you going to work on your mortgage now that you're debt-free? And the answer is no. We are doing Dave Ramsey steps. So baby step number 3 is to have a fully funded emergency fund. So we are going to do 3 to 6 months worth of expenses saved. And then once that is done, we will start the investment process. I'm hoping this will all be done by the end of this year. We'll see where we are at. But yeah, so we're not doing mortgage anytime soon. I don't know if we honestly will ever do mortgage at this point in our lives, just because we are not staying in this house for very long. This was kind of like our first home or whatever. So once we start having kids, we're gonna grow out of it pretty dang quickly. So I think we're gonna wait till we get to the next house that we go into to start hitting that mortgage. I do agree that, getting rid of a mortgage would be amazing. Some friends of ours are like $10,000 away from paying off their mortgage, which is absolutely insane, but they've been doing this for like 5 years. But I would love to get to that point, but is it in our near future? Probably not right now. So I made a comment on my debt-free video that a lot of you guys jumped on. I did not realize that I had not talked about this before. But so the third question is, why haven't we combined our bank accounts since we are married and all that kind of stuff? They wanted the background. And I thought I had talked about this before, but maybe I haven't. And I just offhandedly made a comment and everyone was like, wait, what? So I'm not really sure why we have separate accounts when we got married. That's just how it was. He had bank accounts at one bank and I had bank accounts at another bank, and so we just never joined them. My parents have never had joint bank accounts, or only one bank account. They have joint accounts where they have access to each other's accounts, but they don't have just one bank account. One's my mom's and one's my dad's. That's just how they've always had it, and I don't think we were intentionally trying to follow them in that, but that's what happened. So my paychecks go into my bank account and his paychecks go into his bank account. And so when he's buying gas, buying food, paying the bills, it all was coming out of his bank account. And then when I was buying anything from my play money or when I was paying off the debt, it was all coming out of my bank account. And so now that we're all done with the debt, I was talking about how I'm going to have all this money in my bank account now, which is going to be awesome. I'm not going to spend it or anything, but it's just weird because I never had money in my bank account because it was always going straight to debt. But so anyways, we don't have any want to combine our accounts. I like that our accounts are separate. My husband pays all the bills and those things that we pay every single month, like groceries and gas and oil changes, all that. Well, not oil changes. That will come out of my account. But those things that you have every single month that you have to pay for come out of his account. And then mine's going to be the random things that we have going on that month. So next month, we're going out of town for a couple days. That'll come out of my bank account. Oil changes, just those random things that we don't have every single month will be coming out of there. And then also we will be saving all the money that was going towards debt will now be going to our emergency fund to start funding that. We do have access to one another's accounts. I can see what's in his bank account. I have a card for his bank account to if I need to pay a bill because he forgot or he's somewhere where he can't pay it or whatever, I just use his card, and I mean my card of his account. I use it. I mean, it's not we're not keeping things secret or anything. It's just keeping our money separate, even though it's both of our money. We don't, I say my money and his money, but it is our money. We do realize that and we accept that. I'm not trying to say anything like that. We live in Texas, so my property is his property and his property is my property. There's nothing we can do about that. That's part of the law. So anyways, it's just a decision that we did when we got married, and we just haven't done anything about it to change it because we've not seen any reason to do that. We trust each other in our money, and we can see each other's bank accounts. So, I mean, I don't know. We just have never combined them. There's never been really a point for us to do that, and I don't want all of our money in one account because then I feel like we would just get kind of confused a little bit about like where this was going and where this is going, and I don't like that. I like separating everything. Like we're about to have like 6 different savings accounts, so yeah. Anyway, I hope that answers y'all's questions. That might have just made it way more confusing, but basically we have separate accounts because we want to. We don't want one bank account, like one checking and one savings. We just don't want that. We each have savings and we each have checking that we both have access to. Okay. 4th question, how many months of savings do we plan on having? If I have it my way, we would have 12 months. If we had it my husband's way, we would have 3 months. So I think we're going to do 6 months minimum. I kind of want to see how much that will be first, and if I'm just not comfortable with that number, we're going to save more. I would really like to have a year's worth, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll just see what happens. Right now, we're aiming for 6 months, so that's what we're doing. And we already have almost 2 months worth in there, so that's cool. The fifth and last question, did you put money into savings while you were paying off debt? And the answer is no. We had our $1,000 emergency fund, and then I have a separate, so my husband's savings account was our $1,000 emergency fund. So we kept only $1,000 in there. And then he has a checking account, then I have a checking account, and I have a savings account. So in that savings account, I also had money just because, I've talked about this several times, but I have medical stuff going on. So I have to go to the doctor several times a year and do blood work, and there's just, I have chances of not being in remission anymore. I have celiac disease and I have ulcerative colitis, so I have a chance of coming out of remission and having to have colonoscopies or surgeries or something if things get really bad. And so just $1,000 in our bank account, that just was not going to be even close to enough if something happened that I would have to go into the hospital or I'd have to have things done. So my savings account was just a little bit more of a cushion for me, just because $1,000 was just not enough for me. I needed more money in savings to feel okay with us spending so much on our debt, or for so much going to our debt. I wanted money in my savings account, so I knew if something were to happen, we would be probably not 100% okay, but we would be more okay than $1,000, because $1,000 to me just isn't enough. It might be for some people, but to me that just, I'm a saver, but I'm like a saver. So I just was like, ooh, $1,000 isn't enough. So if I want to go ahead and give y'all permission, you do not have to only have $1,000 in there. I know that's Dave's recommendation, but if you just do not feel comfortable and you would rather have $1,500 or you'd rather have $2,000, that's okay. It's not the end of the world if you have a $2,000 emergency fund, okay? He just doesn't want y'all saving money while you're paying off debt. So we set our emergency funds, both of them, and then we paid off our debt. So that's how we did it. I'm not saying I had like $10,000 in my savings account or anything. It was just a little bit extra money just set aside that was only for if something happened, I would have money to go with the $1,000 to help pay for medical stuff. But anyways, I hope that answered a lot of y'all's questions. If you have any more, please list them down below, and I will do another Q&A. I love doing Q&As and talking about this kind of stuff with you guys. Thank you so much for all your support in my debt-free video. It was so fun reading everyone's comments, and it's just it really made me feel good knowing that, our story is helping to motivate you and inspire you to do this, because y'all can do this. This is doable. Some of you might be in a really bad situation where you just do not see the light at the end of the tunnel, but it's there, I promise. You just have to stick to that budget and just go one step at a time, one debt at a time, and you'll get there, I promise. It's so worth it in the end. So thank y'all so much for all your support in that, and that was like the best video ever to record. So thank y'all so much for watching it and joining me on this journey. Yeah, so comment down below anything else you would like to know about all of this kind of stuff. And don't forget to enter that giveaway because it's something special I want to do for you guys for supporting me throughout all this. And give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.